There we go. That song was too long, so I just decided to end it. Yeah, normally I let the songs play out for a little bit. Let's get started on being a power bottom. I mean, power washer. Yes, LPS. Yes. Well. I think you styled it out there at the end. Good job. Hello. Yes, we're actually LPS. I've had that for about 2.5 years. There are about like 7 rooms that it rotates between, but something is being made to replace that, and it's quite special. So watch this space. Snacks is great. I didn't check bread dough. Good call, Abby. Yeah, cool. So yeah, obviously that's my thing. I go for platinum trophies. We actually got 2 on Friday, 2 different platinums on Friday. One was God, what were they? One was, I think, the Friday before, or like the week before, we got the Grinch Platinum because we played a little Christmassy game. Then Friday we got the Viewfinder Platinum and the 2-point Campus Platinum as well. So that was good. We got somebody on YouTube, a Trey Paris. I've just started watching your Stanley playthrough. I'm glad I've caught you live. Welcome in. I'm sorry to say we're moving on to PowerWash Sim now, but you're very welcome here either way. Anybody else out on YouTube? Any lurkers on YouTube? Hi. Yeah, I am multi-streaming today onto YouTube and to Twitch. So I can see both chats. I can see all of you. Yeah, feel free to chat or don't. Oh, Viewfinder is amazing, LPS. Really good. Really enjoyed it. By the way, let me show you. This is what we're going to be doing on Friday. Back to the Future. We're going to be doing everything Back to the Future on Friday. Right, continue. What would you guys like me to clean? A dirt bike or the playground? What do we think? What would people prefer me to clean? Down on my hands and knees, scrubbing away. What would you prefer me to clean? Do the bike as a starter. The playground is the main course. LPS, I love the way you think. I love the way you think. Right, is the I might put some lo-fi on while we do this. We put lo-fi on last week, yesterday as I cleaned the bungalow. Joe Average, there's got to be something up with my dirt bike. I'm not going to read all of that. Okay, should we put on some lo-fi? Because what we like to do here, LPS, and anybody else that's new here, I say what we like to do here. Since New Year's Eve, this is our new thing to do. We like to do some therapeutic cleaning with a little bit of lo-fi and just have a nice little relaxing session, just chill out. So let me see if I can find some lo-fi. Let's see if we can get that to a good level. Can you hear that? And can you hear me over that? I should maybe put it down to about there. Yeah, I need you to hear the lo-fi, but I also need me to be heard over the lo-fi. All right, keep me informed, all right? Keep me informed. This seems like quite an easy one, but oh well, we get paid for it either way, so. Yeah, I couldn't recommend Viewfinder highly enough to anybody who wants to play it. All the VODs are there. Every trophy is on YouTube. We did the whole thing on stream. Yeah, I think everybody had a really good time with it. All these dings. And this game via Game Pass, yeah. Get on it, Mitch. It'll be a great way to relax after a tough day. Viewfinder was an amazing game. Yeah, had a really good time. What did you think? What was your review of it? I don't like this song. Sounds a bit better. It was marvellous. Very good, yeah. I had a really good time with it. Oh, Maquette LPS. That was the one I was trying to think of earlier. Maquette. Have you played that? That was good. That was a very good time. What am I missing? Let's get down low. My dearies, I'll see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day, LPS. Lovely to talk to you. Yeah. See you soon. What am I missing? Oh, this wheel here. This tyre. Absolute filth. Sprockets. Sprocket cleaned. Oh, radiator. Is there something in here? 97%. Oh, this wheel. Definitely this wheel. Filthy. Absolute filth. Oh, what was that? Radiator? Something in here, anyway. Fuel tank cleaned. We're at 99%. Oh, there's stuff in there. To do front suspension handlebars. Okay. Oh, we got the radiator without even trying to. Perfect. Happy little accidents. Handlebars, front suspension. Oh, I think there's some dirt up in there. I'm hating all of this music today. There we go. I have 3 jars of homemade pickles from my grandpa in my fridge. Very nice. Very nice. What are you planning on doing with them? What are you planning on putting them with? Resume job. All right, the front suspension. Hey, job completed. Nice. Right, let's take a little quick look at this. Isn't there normally like a little... There we go, yeah. So, continue. Clean the playground. Indie Glow Stick, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome in. You've just come in at a good time, actually. We've moved over from the Stanley Parable to PowerWash Sim. So yeah, we've just changed over games. How has your day been? It was lovely to catch these last 2 days. I did my little reconnaissance mission on Sunday, and then I did my raid yesterday. I'm doing okay. Just got home from a rough doctor's appointment. Indie Glow Stick. I don't know anything about you, but this is a community very much full of people with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, chronic ill health, mental health issues as well. I have all of that. So yeah, we're kind of, everybody here is kind of like that. We had somebody in hospital yesterday. A different person is in hospital for 18 days over at December. So yeah, we're quite a battered and bruised community. So I hope you're okay. And yeah, we appreciate you stopping in. Took a quick call, and you already finished the bike. Yes, it was a very quick job. I was so glad to see you. Sunday's not indicative of a regular stream. I'm glad you still came. I had a really good time. You seem like a good time. He's a quick finisher, Austin. Mellow. No. None of that, thank you. As I said, I've been starting the cycling again. Got to improve that stamina. I've cycled 7 miles on the 1st of January and the 2nd of January. So the stamina is on the right path for sure. You never know when it might be needed, Mello. You never know. I'm also a member of that club, so glad to be here. If you are indie, do you mind if I call you indie, or do you go by like Indigo? I think you said you gave me a whole list of what people call you. I will treadmill with you, Platt. It's a very good way to, look after the stamina. Indie is good. Indie, so yeah, literally, you probably know this, you're a streamer. They say that your community resembles you. So I had leukemia back about 17 years ago, 15 years ago. I've stopped counting. It's so long ago. So I've got, chronic health, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, mental health issues. And so my community is very much built of, people like that. Seriously, we've got people going through all sorts. So yeah, if you're part of that club, this is absolutely a place for you. We frequently will just talk about things. If people have bad days, I'll stop the game. We'll just engage. We'll just try to talk it out as a community. And I think we also benefit from the fact that we're like a hive mind of everybody with our chronic issues. I might have been through something similar to you, or you might have been through something I haven't been through, and we can all, our shared experience of how to look after the chronics. You're probably well into spoon theory as well. We're big into all of that. So yeah, you found a home here for sure. Your voices, I appreciate you, Indigo. Indie, I'm going to stick with indie. I appreciate you saying that. I've got a paralyzed vocal cord that some of my treatments gave me. So it's a little bit unusual. Spoon theory is real, yes. Yeah, paralyzed vocal cord. So yeah, that's why the voice sounds the way it does. Really? I didn't know a lot of you had issues like that. I do too, but I don't know you all did as well. Austin, it's uncanny. Look at all my tags. Look at the bottom. Look at all the tags. People, your community resembles you. It happens. We're all perverts and chronically unwell people. So we're all absolute flirts and in a lot of pain. So yeah, that's how this community rolls most of the time. And if you're not that, you're still very welcome. But yeah, that's kind of who we are. Perfect. Indy, I figured after seeing you stream twice, I figured that was you. Yeah. Hey Platinum, how's it going? Nice to see you. Mad Dog, always a pleasure, friend. Lovely to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm streaming, which means I'm living my very, very best life. I'm always my happiest me. You're always getting the best me when I stream, because I'm just happy. I'm free. I'm out of my own head for 5 hours a day. It's perfect. Perfect. I've never read the tags. You got to read those tags. A horny and broken chat. This can confirm. So yeah, we played a little bit of Stanley Parable earlier, and now we're playing some PowerWash Sim. So if that sounds like a good time to you, Indy, you're very welcome to stay or lurk or do whatever. A little bit lo-fi in the background. Just mellow, because I trust your judgment. Can I be heard completely well over the lo-fi, by the way? Can I be heard perfectly over the lo-fi? Just let me know. I don't want to be competing with it. I'm worried that I might have to turn it down a little bit. Mad Dog, they seem like a lovely person. They seem like a lovely person. They always stream right in the middle of my day, so it's very difficult to. But yeah, they seem like a really good time. Nearly deaf at least. Okay, so Abby says yes. Austin, are you saying yes to the volume, by the way? Because yeah, just my voice, I don't want to have to raise my voice because of the paralyzed vocal cord. Really? Okay. Okay. So do you know what, Mello? You've just said you're nearly deaf. Should I be taking your advice on the volume after all? When you say it should come up a little bit. I'm staying, just laying down, a very relaxed vibe, so good to unwind. That's what people tell me, Indy. That's what people tell me. Abby, who is Tube Sock, Indy, Tube Sock, Indy. Abby frequently will fall asleep to the streams. So yeah, I've been told I kind of have that effect on people. So yeah, you want to put me on like a podcast? You wouldn't be the first. So yeah. Are you new to the lounge? Yes, they are new to the lounge. I tend to fall asleep a lot here. Indeed. Right, let's do it. Let's clean a playground, everybody. Let's do it. Right, oh, there's a lot to do here. We've got a ladder. We've got a little step stool as well. I guess, should we begin with the dinosaur? Let's start with the dinosaur. This reminds me of when I was a kid. We had some pubs locally had things like this. Right, let's do it. Indy, why don't you, unless you are, you're having a little sleep, by all means, just absolutely rest. But if you want to sell yourself, if you want to tell people, about you, because Indy is a streamer, if you want to tell us about you, people might be interested to check you out. Either way, though, welcome. This is like a big Barney the dinosaur. Mad Dog, you're like a Walmart greeter, and I appreciate it. I'll have to get you one of those little vests. Welcome, welcome. Any questions? That is looking, already, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Looks real nice. Let's give this a good clean. Let's get down on our knees. Get down and dirty. Oh, Indy, I'm so sorry. There's a 275 character limit, but don't worry. We can rescue it. Don't worry, the mod will rescue it. No, you did nothing wrong. You did absolutely nothing wrong. We can get the mod to rescue it when they come back from picking up their husband. It's called paragraph protection, and it's because I like to just bounce back and forth between chat and the game. Don't worry at all. You're probably about the 100th person that's been caught out by it, so don't worry. We'll rescue it, unless you want to, rewrite it, break it up a little bit. But we'll get Zaya to rescue it in a little while. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Actually, maybe can I jump into mod view? I can't. Don't worry. Zaya will rescue it. There's a lot to learn about you. We will definitely learn about you shortly. I'll be standing at the front door of the lounge waiting to greet new people and welcome them to the community. We found a role for you, Mad Dog. The greeter. Yeah, I put that in there, Indy, because people just were dropping like doctoral theses in there, and my concentration couldn't deal with it. I've only been streaming about a month, but I've been in the community for about a year. I recognise the name for longer than a month, that's for sure. Mostly stream RPGs and indies, nice. We've been doing a few indies ourselves recently. Having a nice time with them. Always love to meet somebody that enjoys Dredge as well. Yeah, we're a big Dredge community. Did the DLC, looking very much forward to the next DLC as well. Two dogs that make common appearances. I'm dabbling in crafting streams. We are a big pet community as well. We've got absolutely shit tons of dogs and cats here. We've got two people who make their own dog food, actually. One of them is who was the second one? One was Storm. He gave some dog owners like a recipe for how he makes his own dog food. One of the ingredients that interested me was apples. But yeah, Zaya, the mod in question, has got some. They have some dogs, and they're potentially in the future interested in making their own dog food. Storm makes his dog food. He does, Mello. Yeah. Mello, what are you up to right now? What am I helping you? Am I helping you to unwind while you do something? What's happening IRL right now? Yeah, apples. Would you believe apples? And brown rice was in it as well. My dog hates apple. You see, that's like Austin. That's like a kid, though, isn't it? They hate the nice things, or they hate the things that are good for them. So that's why you have to kind of disguise them. You've got to disguise the stuff, you know. So maybe that's what Storm's doing, giving his dog some really nice, healthy things, but disguising them with all the meats as well. Oh yes, what are you crafting? What kind of crafting? You're making work more bearable. I'm happy to hear it, Mello. The vibe is chill, lurker friendly. Chat does get a little wild sometimes. Good. I love them. And streaming has really been helping my mental health. Indeed, that's why I started streaming. I started streaming for my mental health. Beaded lizards. Wow. Very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. 100%. Probably do nail art streams and possibly rag rugs too. Cool. Looking forward to it. I watch a lot of crochet streams. She likes bananas and some other fruits, but yeah, anything tart or sour tasting gets spit out. Well, the next time Storm is in here, we'll have that conversation again. Who was the other person? Oh, I think they were called Pixie, but they didn't follow. Yeah, there was somebody that was here last night. We had a lovely conversation, but they didn't follow, so I don't know when. We may never see them again, but they gave a dog food recipe as well. Oh, Mello, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be there with bells on. I have more time, yeah. I take it as a compliment that you said we won't see you before the 7th, and we see you every day still. I love that. You can't stay away from the community. It's too restful and relaxing. And you got first today as well. This dinosaur is looking so pretty. I was like 3 hours. Yeah, I read your messages. I was like, oh, I wish I could, but routine. Got to have that routine, you know. You didn't laugh at my joke though. The one about what, when you were 3 hours early? Maybe I didn't see it. Oh, the lonely. I am so lonely. I don't remember it. I don't remember it, Mello. I'm sorry to say. I'm sure it was very funny, very witty. We frequently talk about you as one of the wittiest people, you know, we've all ever met. I think most of the streamers are under that opinion, you know. Have no fit. I'm here and I'm quit. I didn't see that. It may have been that you was this like 3 hours early, because the first one I got was that you were lonely. The first message I saw was that you were lonely. So yeah, that too early for you to, yeah, it may not have even registered. Interesting to get to know you a little bit better then, Mello. Beads and gemstones. Very nice. Imagine if you dropped one of those. In my mind, we're talking about like tiny, tiny little things, tiny little beads. If you drop them, you'll never find them. I had a whole yeah, that is, yeah, I didn't see any of that. First one was I'm so lonely. That's all I saw. I'm sure I would have laughed heartily, Mellow. Heartily if I had seen that. Would it have been at you or would it have been with you? That's the question. That's the only thing we don't know. I'm going to switch to the yellow. Yeah. Back on the couch. But I did start laundry and cleaned the kitchen. Little nice, little and often, Abby. It's all it ever has to be with tasks like that. Little and often, then have a little rest. Let the spoons heal. Okay, so I've got to wait till closer to stream to spam. Yes. Or you can spam me in Discord. You know, we're part of some similar Discords. You can always spam me there. Morning, noon, or night, Mellow. If anybody's interested in following the or joining the YouTube, that's where I keep all my VODs and where I put all my shorts. Need to make more clips though. I don't know if I'm very clippable. I'm not entirely sure. I need more clips though. I'm operating at 10% today. That's okay. You're operating. Do what you can. I mean, making bread, that sounds like you're operating at least at 30%. I think you're being harsh on yourself. We are power washing Barney, yes. He likes it. He likes it a little bit too much. Hello, if anything. I mean, look at that. Just, I mean, it's face down, arse up, isn't it? It really is. Side eye. I don't know if I have the patience for this game. It's just relaxing. There's something about my OCD really that loves the monotony, a monotonous, repetitive task. That is, an OCD will thrive on that. Absolutely thrive. It's like a moth to a flame. What's the best food you've eaten recently, really? Anybody else in the chat that wants to answer that as well, you're more than welcome to. What's everybody's the best food anybody's eaten recently? It might be Christmas related. It might not be. But yeah, we like to talk about food here a lot. We have the hunger. Da bomb Brussels sprouts, nice. Nice. What were they with? What was it? One of those like bacon situations, Mellow? Oh, I think we might have to switch to the red. Yeah. Need to cut through this grime. Cut through this grime. Yeah. Oh, a Chinese honey chili chicken with fried rice and noodles. Oh my God, I love a Chinese and I love honey as well. absolutely love a Chinese. We've got some really good Indian restaurants around here, really good fish restaurants, loads of good pizza places, no good Chinese. There are 3 Chinese restaurants around here, none of them really good. It's very disappointing. Yeah. Is this to do with your artwork? By all means. By all means. Oh, you're right, you're crafting. Oh, what's this to do with? Oh, it's a ukulele. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Indy, if you are somebody that likes to clip people, I will put you on the... You'll be on the payroll here very quickly. I need so many more clips for my social media. Yes, you feel free to clip away to your heart's content. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not very clippable, or we have a community that's not that into clipping. But yeah, I need a million more clips than I have. Thank you so much. Okay, that's looking a bit nicer. It's looking nice. You said the dino was face down, ass up. Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it had to be said. It had to be said. I would not have been doing my duty as a streamer if I hadn't have said it. That's that's really, yeah. I think he's really enjoying this as well. If I click the clip button while at work, my Twitch app freezes. No worries at all. Gotta get deep into the undercarriage, yeah. This is where all the fun stuff is. I end up just scrubbing through my streams and pulling some random clips for TikTok. I do get some clips from people though. Yeah, I went through and got 4 last night from the Stanley Parable. And yeah, I thought to myself, do you know what? New year. Let's get back into the good habits of putting YouTube shorts out. And I put 4 YouTube shorts out. And I got 6,000 views within 2 hours across those 4 YouTube shorts. So I thought to myself, do you know what? It's worthwhile. It's worthwhile doing. You got a stalker, Indy. You got a stalker. Looking good. I think we're gonna need to get out the big guns for this. The big guns. See, I need to get even lower down to get these, to clean these little... They're not horns because they're on a tail, but they kind of look like horns. Yeah, I think we need the red for that as well. Let's get all the basic bitch dirt off first. And then we'll get that green stuff. That pesky green stuff. Yeah. Right. The red nozzle's very helpful. Nice. Barney's rear end is sparkling. It's like I'm giving him a colonic. I think the stairs might be done, at least on that side. There's probably only going to be one ding for the for this whole area, though. It would be nice if you had like dings for all these individual spines or spikes. I think we're just going to get one when the whole of the dyno is clean. Good. Nice. The stego slide, can you see the top left? Who let Barney get this dirty though? Yeah. Neglect. Council's cutting back. This economy. All these things add up. Barney's a victim of the economy. Oh, we got it. Stego slide complete. Right. That's looking good. I feel a bit better about this whole location now. I think we're gonna do this playground bit next. This yellow floor. Or the floor edge. Should we do the edge first? We can get that satisfying ding. Oh, it's for the whole playground. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought it was just like a circle just around the Stegosaurus. We might do the whole thing then. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mello, what games do you play to relax? Maybe games where you don't really have to think too much about them. You may have told me last night, but if you did, I forgot. It might have been Call of Duty, actually. Just killing people by the dozen. Scores of people. COD relaxes me for like 5 minutes, and then the cheaters come out and piss me off. Do you want to hear a sad story about me and Call of Duty? I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like the first of the kind of new Call of Duties, in like 2007 or something, 2008. I played it up to about Prestige level 5. I really enjoyed the multiplayer. Had a good time with it. It was back when I actually cared about FPS games. And I went back to it about like 5 years later, just to see what, you know, what it was like, and just to maybe get a few more prestiges, see if I could get all the way to the top prestige. Anyway, me and a bunch of other people, you know, we're running around, killing each other, blah, blah, blah. And suddenly every single person on the map, like, it's like they all fainted. Every like avatar kind of fainted to the ground, every character. And we all died. And then the game ended, and I'd been reset to 0. 0 prestiges, 0 level, 0 everything. I've never been like the world's biggest Call of Duty fan, but my whole like life's work of Call of Duty, the first of that kind of, not the new trilogy, the old trilogy, was just reset to 0. My life's work like gone in an instant, because some hacker. It wasn't like they were hacking to win the game. They were hacking just to piss people off, just to completely delete their whole, like, it was unfortunate. I wanted to get the it was like Prestige 10 or something. It was like a gold cross. I think I was at Prestige level 5 or 6. Yeah, and it's weird. It didn't benefit them in any way. You know, they didn't win the game we were playing. It was just, the only thing it would do is just to upset people. Yeah, had a very kind of hollow feeling. But I hadn't played it in like I said, about 5 years. I think I've been playing it for like a day, 2 days, just to go back and kind of, you know, relive it, see what it was like, and yeah, gone. All my progress, all gone. We need to get you a PlayStation, Mello, so we can do multiplayer PowerWash sim. There are lag spikers now, and when you get near them on the map, you just rubber band everywhere and can't do anything, and they come kill you, and it's infuriating, I bet. Warzone is free if you ever want to drop in with me sometime. I just did the Discord emote. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't become a PC gamer. It'd have to be PlayStation, but yeah, maybe we can collaborate on something a bit more relaxing, like PowerWash sim. How are you, Baz? Welcome back. Oh, is there crossplay? Does Call of Duty have crossplay? I didn't know that. Did not know that. Just never really played it. Fair. It's not for, I can imagine it's not for everyone. I think me and Barrel have decided we're going to do some co-play of this I was going to say in the new year. It is the new year. At some point in the future, we're going to do a bit of 2-player power washing. It's crossplay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. It's looking a bit nicer than it was. Look at that. This side's fine, and you go around this side, and it's an absolute disgrace. Is anybody looking forward to the new Prince of Persia game coming out? What co-player puzzles are you talking about, though? Love Prince of Persia. Yeah, I've never played one. It's a franchise I did not touch, and it was the birth franchise of Assassin's Creed. It all started with Prince of Persia, and I think Assassin's Creed 1 was going to be called something like Prince of Persia Assassins, and then they decided to turn it into its own franchise, which I'm eternally grateful for. Oh, the yellow floor is done. Nice. We got a ding. We got a ding. It's a big old playground. Jesus, look at this. I love that the van is over there. You can just see it parked up. It's very cool. It's not a straight line, but it's gonna do. I mean, this isn't the highest level dirt, so I could probably use the white one for a bit of a wider line. I think this is basic bitch dirt. Giga relaxing. Good, Nibbon. Good. That is literally the point. Everything I strive to be. Except when I'm playing Dark Pictures games. Or trying to get gold relics in Crash Bandicoot. It's probably the nicest thing you could say to me, Nibbon. Does anybody else like this? The sound of the spray? The water. There are so many water-related sounds that are really relaxing. Like the sound of like a little stream. I find the sound of rain very relaxing as well. I'm skedaddling to the couch. I'll be back. No worries. We'll be here. I've decided to order dinner from bed. I've decided on breakfast food, but should I go French toast? Or should I go eggs Benedict? I quite like French toast, but I also quite like eggs I also quite like eggs Benedict. I'd probably go French toast myself. But if anybody in the chat would like to weigh in. So Indy, we've got this thing that we do here as well. You're brand new, so you're learning all the things today. We've got this.
Before we begin, you must all be warned.
This is like the little food gong that we
Nothing
hit.
here is vegetarian. Bon appetit.
That's what we if anybody wants to talk about food, we sound that, and everybody gets ready, and everybody can bring their food stories to the table. French toast sounds so good right now. You might have 2 votes for French toast, Indy. You may do. Resume job. The dilemma is eggs Benedict or French toast, Mad Dog. No worries at all. Yeah, we've got a food dilemma. So I rang the food bell, exclamation mark food. So now we all know that we're having a food conversation. If anybody wants to weigh in, let us know. Oh, Mello said both. Yes. I mean, that's the obvious answer is both. One thing I'll tell you about Mello, indeed, Mello is very smart. She's very smart. Do we think we're going to hit 1,000 followers this month, chat? Do we think we're going to do it? I think we're going to do it. I'm on the big screen. How you doing? Always go both. You just wanted to see me on my hands and knees scrubbing in as big as you possibly could, didn't you, Mello? I'm on to you. About 2.5 years, give or take. Loki, hello friend, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing today? Yes, we will hit 1K population for the platinum now. Let's go. Yep, hopefully this month. Fingers crossed. I think we need 17. We're getting there. The good thing, at least in my mind, the good thing about hitting 1K is I'll never ever need to look at the number ever again. Because it doesn't change. It will stick as 1K, so there's no point looking at it. It'll just be stuck at 1K until it goes to 1.1K. So yeah, I'll never need to think about numbers ever again. Once you hit that 4 digits, it's just all... It's all the same. That's a very kind thing to say, Nibon. Yeah, still learning, still trying to be the best me I can be. But yeah. Just want to, just do my part to make the world a little bit nicer, a little bit of a better place. It's looking quite nice. We've made this big old gap in the middle. I'm happy to hear that, Nippon. I really am. And I will never be able to repay what you guys do for me, because when I started this, obviously COVID was happening and I was not really able to go anywhere because I'm a high-risk individual. So yeah, the mental health benefits that streaming gives me are just, incalculable. The game itself is ASMR. This spraying noise is, I'm really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. Why do any of these places in this game get as dirty as they get? Particularly when everything else is so clean. Look at this place. It's a paradise. I feel like I'm in heaven. You got the clouds, you got the green trees. It's just, yeah. I feel like I'm following the adventure line, but it's not quite so fun. It does. Kids, Austin, but like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Are you singing along to the Adventure Zone? As the Adventure, not the Adventure Zone. That's a good podcast though. For the Adventure line theme. The law is kids be dirty. That's it. That's all you need to know. Kids be dirty. Just gone past 20% cleanliness for the whole of the playground. It's been stuck in my head all day. It's very good. I need to somehow appropriate that music and have it somewhere on the stream, I think. Or an errand. Perfect. Are you able to do video shout outs, Zaya? But not fine, so that's fine. Indy, are you good with clip shout outs? No worries, Zaya, no worries. We ask people because some people don't like the clips, Indy. So if you're someone that doesn't mind a clip shout out, perfect. Yeah, now I know Zaya will love to hear about your dogs. Absolutely love. Zaya's a huge dog fan. They will frequently refer to Potat Boy, who they love very, very much. How have I missed some of the floor edging? Yeah, we've got a lot of dog fans in this community, Indy. A lot of dog fans. Everybody's going to want pictures. They're going to want everything. How have I missed floor edging? I'm confused. Thank you so much,
About
Zoe.
says you can ask anything about your dogs. What are their opinions on the state of the economy? So, Gracie is very much like, just like comrade Gracie, you know? She's very much like...
I don't know how easy you are to be
capitalism.
how easy it is to hear
There's
you
no
over the
ethical
lo-fi. I do
consumption under
apologize.
capitalism.
There we go. Right, that's... Oh, this little bit of edging here. Yeah, we hadn't done this bit. I'll have to keep an eye out. I think this might be some edging that I've not got. Right. Comrade Gracie. You got to hear about my dog's opinion on the economy and see the lizards. Perfect. Perfect. Always on cam. Both mutts, both sweeties. I'm sure Zaya will absolutely love them. Zaya is currently parked up somewhere waiting for their husband. Can you get some more Diet Coke, please? And some more half and half. Was that meant for here, Mello? Mello does like to I was about to say Mello does love to send messages to us that are meant for other people. Can you get some more Diet Coke, please, step one, and some more half and half? Oh, piss. I meant to take step one. Yeah. Don't worry, Mello. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the very best of us. No, don't apologise. It's funny. In a laughing with you, not at you way. Can you regale us with the story, Mello, of the time you put like was it a federal password in the chat or something, or some really high level password? Not this chat. It was a different chat. This one's going to need the red nozzle. We're going to need the red nozzle, everyone. Who had red nozzle on the bingo card? Well, step one put his government password in chat once. That's right, yes, that was step one. I put my work password in chat once. If I ever see a random assortment of letters and numbers, I will pounce on it as quick as I can. I'll commit it to memory, and then I'll get rid of it as quick as I can. Don't you worry. I got you. I've also tried to do CAD commands in chat. Oh, let's get this green stuff. Yeah. Taking up this real, like, difficult, scummy stuff is great fun. The red nozzle. The red nozzle, the hero we did not know we needed, everybody. Mods deleted them quickly enough. So Mello, I'll tell you a story about what I did quite recently. I didn't, press enter, and it wouldn't have mattered if I had anyway. But I wanted to go on the BBC website, and I typed BBC into Twitch. And, yeah. So I do those kind of things also, but it wasn't quite as high profile as what Step One did, but yeah. It happens. These things happen. I remember once trying to go, because Discord and Twitch and something else, they've all got like purpley or purpley blue logos. I just kept picking the wrong one. I just kept the same one, the same wrong one is what I mean. Like I just kept picking the same incorrect one. My brain was on just like autopilot. Okay. I think what we'll do now is tackle the roundabout. This is pretty mucky. Can we see this? It's in a pretty shitty state. I'm going to create a little circle around it. A little zone. Working zone. I do not know. Right, there we go. I've also typed some questionable things into teams that were meant for Twitch. Really interesting. See, now that's the side of it I think would be more fun to hear about. Yeah, because we don't care what the fuck you put in here, but teams, that would be, yeah. Off the phone, I can hear you. Hello, Zaya. Hello. So, our new friend Indy is a dog lover, Zaya. And I know that you're a dog lover. I can't remember whether you were here when they came in. You may have been, you may not have been. I don't think you were. If you were, I apologise. My memory is absolutely terrible. But yeah, I know you always love to hear about the new dogs in the community. Yes. So I thought I'd just let you know there are new dogs in the community. These are my normal dogs. Yeah, and I was also talking a little bit about Storm's food preparation. And Zaya, yes, somebody came in last night. I think they were called Pixie, but they didn't stay. And they were also talking about the fact that they make food for their dogs. We were just talking about the fact that I think I keep saying step one. Storm's had, I think, brown sugar and apples and other things as well. So yeah, just found that quite an interesting thing. Always on cam. One is a Brittany mix and one is a Border Collie Saluki mix. I think I'm saying that right. I might not be. Brown rice. Oh, did I say brown sugar? Even in my mind, I knew it was rice. I knew it was rice. Yes. Apples, spinach, ground turkey, as well as supplements, yes. No, I would not advise anybody putting brown sugar in their dog's food mix. I knew it was, yeah, I remember it being brown rice. Because I quite like brown rice. Brown sugar. God damn it. God damn it. Welcome back, Jenko. Welcome back. How you feeling? Don't give a shit about the work. How you feeling? You still feeling a bit under the weather? We're doing some cleaning now, Jenko. Cleaning the playground. Try and get underneath it. I took paracetamol earlier this afternoon and I felt better since. Very nice. Good job. Good job. I don't know, were you here when we were doing the dinosaur? Were you here when we were cleaning the dinosaur, Jenko? Dinosaur's nice and clean now. Still got a bit of grime underneath, but dinosaur's looking in good shape. Nibbon is feeling relaxed as fuck right now, Sam. So that means we're doing a good job. It means the stream's working. Yes. This was the first thing we did. And then we've kind of did a bit of the floor, and we've moved on to the roundabout. Just a reminder, we will be closing the poll. Oh, but the poll isn't pinned anymore, is it? Because we changed to a different stream. If anybody hasn't voted in the poll and would like to, let me know. We'll get the poll back up. We'll be deciding what we're going to be playing for the rest of the week, and probably into next week as well. No new game releases for a while. At least not things I'm interested in. So we've got some big games, some small games. Thank you, Zaya. Oh, the green's done. That's good. Right, let's get this blue done. I didn't know these were going to start dinging. I'm happy though. Oh, blue's done as well. Won't let me pin it. Oh, I got you. Oh, it won't let me pin it either. God damn it. Wait a minute. If I go on to main Twitch, maybe we might not pin it. If anybody wants to do the poll, it is there. Feel free to grab. Oh yeah, we can pin it. There we go. It is pinned. There we go. We got it. It's pinned. Yeah, I think there's some pretty decent options up there actually. All kinds of different things. Just some things we'll be revisiting from the autumn. While we wait for some new stuff to come out. So yeah, we did the red, we did the blue, we did the yellow. Oh, we can do this red actually. Yeah, let's do this red. Do you know what? I get so easily distracted. I was doing the roundabout, wasn't I? Cleaning the floor in this playground. Yeah, it's very good. We did the dirt bike earlier, and it was ping, 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 ding, 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 ding. So many little parts to it. People enjoying the music, by the way. If they prefer just to hear the PowerWash, I'm happy to turn it off. Whatever you guys prefer. Had any trophies? No. I have one trophy. Still one trophy to my name. I think if I buy things, I'll probably get some trophies for that. But I think we're good at the moment. The mixes are good for me. Lovely. Yeah, it's the Pretzel Rocks, or some of the Pretzel Rocks lo-fi tunes. I just put them into my own playlist. Where does the red go all the way around? Yeah, it does, yeah. Let's go back to the roundabout. I chop and change so often with what I'm cleaning here. There you go, Sam. How's that for you? There you go. That's for you, Sam. Atlas. Hello, Atlas. Welcome in, Atlas. How are you doing? Now, Atlas, forgive me, but I think I only discovered you were a streamer today. Is that correct? You are a streamer? I think I discovered that a little bit earlier. Let me pop you a follow. Oh no, I am already following you. Yeah, I think I followed you during Dangle's stream. That's why. I'm sorry, I did not know. There you go, Sam. Started streaming recently. I'm doing good today, though. Just got to get the last of my work done. Hope your day has been going well. It's been going very well. We had a lovely little game of the Stanley Parable, and now we're just cleaning with some lo-fi. Atlas, this is how we do here. We just like to relax and have a good time. Yeah. So yeah, you're very welcome to lurk. You're very welcome to engage. Whatever you need, we'll be here. Sorry, Sam, I've got to erase it though. You can maybe you can clip it on the VOD if you really care, but it's got to go now. Got to get rid of all this dirt. It's filth. Yes. What kind of shout out would you like, Atlas? Would you like a clip shout out or the other kind? Oh, it says USA now. Might make it my profile picture do it, yeah. Everybody, Sam has committed to doing some streams where he's going to be screaming because he's going to be playing Alan Wake 2. And Alan Wake 2 is going to be scaring the shit out of him. Sam's not a fan of the scary games. Clip is fine. Sweet of you guys to even think of shouting me out. We shout out all the best people here. Though I don't know if I have a lot of clips. I remember very fondly when I tried to shout out some people who had 0 clips. It was quite funny. Oh, look at this. Is that Persona? I think I've never played any of them, but I think I recognize that as one of the Persona games.
Did do like tests. These are the ones that are weak. Yeah, these are the ones that are weak to that.
Yeah, we're very lurk friendly here, Atlas. People tell me it's quite a relaxing time. So yeah, if you're ever just working and just need something in the background, a lot of people listen to me like a podcast, you know. Whatever you need. That was from so long ago. Somebody's gonna need to go into Atlas's stream and start doing some more clips, doing some clipping. Gotta drive again. Yeah, get home safe, Zaya. Zaya has just picked up their partner from the station. So they're going to all be heading home together. I love horror games, but I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I consider myself to be a big scaredy cat, but I've been playing the Dark Pictures anthology games. They don't register. They don't scare me. I mean, you'll get the egregious jump scares. Then I played Alan Wake 1, Alan Wake 2, nothing. And so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a less scaredy cat than I thought. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the next Dark Pictures game though. Cannot wait. Is it Directive 8020 or something? I cannot. Oh, yellow. Nice. Mellow, we got the yellow. So legit question, not being a troll. What's scary about... Between me and you, Mellow, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But Sam, please enlighten us. Let us know. I mean, no, we're not throwing shade. We're not trying to be shitty. We're genuinely curious. I'm praying Still Wakes the Deep. Do you know what? It's looking... I've seen the trailer probably about 10 times. Yeah. It looks like a slightly more adult version of... what's it called? Under the Waves. Excuse me. It's got that kind of vibe to it. Obviously, it takes place above water. And Under the Waves is, you know, under the water. I'm afraid of everything, so no judgment. Yeah, the one time I jumped out of my skin on stream, I've told this a few times, was during Until Dawn. And it was not a particularly scary bit. A guy looked the wrong... I was looking through like big, not binoculars, but like, you know those kind of binoculars, but they're like fixed into the ground. A guy looked the wrong... As I was like staring out at them, a guy looked the wrong way down them and made me jump out my fucking skin. That is out there. The VOD exists still. The VOD exists. Daytime, it's mainly fine. Fair. Do you know Sam, do you want to know something about me? I love pitch black darkness. I love it. Absolutely love it. When I was a kid, like, you know, like quite early age, you know, I wasn't so keen on it, but from early teens onwards, it's got to be absolute pitch black darkness to sleep to. Dude, I'm such a bitch in the dark, Sam. It's pathetic. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I bet Step 1 holds your little hand. Make sure everything's okay. To this day, whenever I open the door in the dark, I throw my hands... Oh my God. You throw your hands ready in a boxing position. Just in case something jumps out at me. I do it most days. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. See, I do something quite similar, Sam, but it's because my balance is bad. Astro Playroom Platinum, nice, well done. Did you say that was number 40, Game of Phoenix? Congratulations. Yeah, I have to throw my hands forward because when it's pitch black, I will topple over. It's not for fear, it's because of the terrible, terrible balance. So I guess, yeah, maybe I can relate to it slightly. Similar things for different reasons. I still punch the shower curtain for intruders before pooping. Nice. Nobody wants to be murdered on the toilet, you know. Nobody wants to be murdered on the toilet. Sounds like a shitty way to die. I wish I had some kind of pun redeem for you, Austin. Of all the ways to go, murdered murdered while pooping has to be one of the worst, yes. I mean, didn't Elvis die on the toilet? Isn't that something? I don't know if that's like a myth, but I think he did have like a heart attack on the toilet or something. Can you imagine being found? Actually, do you know what that reminds me of? Has anybody seen the SNL sketch about, it's a toilet ejector seat for people who die on the toilet and then they're fired into their beds because they don't want their family to find them on the toilet dead? Did anybody see that? It was in an SNL clip. It's very funny. It's pretty much exactly what we're talking about right now. Elvis died on the toilet. I believe he had a heart attack or an overdose. I heard it was a heart attack, and I think... Was he eating a burger at the time or something? I think that's what somebody said, but I don't know. Cannot confirm I was not there. That's a fact. Heart attack possibly caused by drugs. Really? Okay. Yeah, I think I don't know what the part of the story I always remember, but it might be wrong, or it might be the part of the story I made up was that he was eating a burger while he died on the toilet. See, dying on the toilet and being murdered on the toilet are different. Atlas, do you know what? You just blew my mind. You absolutely blew my mind. Dying on the toilet and being murdered on the toilet are different. Dying is fine. Murdered, though. Yeah. No, I'm learning things. Chat, you are my teacher. You are my son. You are my father. You're my teacher. You are my priest. We learn something new every day. Is those ejector seats real? I can't visualize somebody getting flown across the room. So, right, Sam, go and look on Saturday Night Live toilet seat ejector. All of you, if you want to go and see it, go and see it. It's ridiculous, but it's because people were too embarrassed. I think it's for old people who didn't want to, if they ever died on the toilet, they didn't want their families to find them on the toilet. So it's literally an ejector seat for that exact purpose. And I think also it does like a spritz of perfume in the toilet, and then you get found with a really like highbrow book as well. I have not. I know what it is, Mello, but I've not seen it. No. If you guys could pick one way to die, how would it be? What would it be? If you could pick the way to go out, what would it be? If I die on the toilet, it's like, fine, it happens. If I get murdered, someone killed me and still was like, yeah, we're going to leave him here. Trousers round ankles, you know, the whole thing. In my sleep. R-Type, welcome in, R-Type. How you doing? Welcome in, friend. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're just talking about dying on the toilet, R-Type, so welcome. You've come in at a great time. Loads of segments in games we have to shoot an enemy while they're on the loo. I've been lurking. Welcome. You're very welcome to lurk, R-Type. If you want to go back to lurking, no worries. As I was saying earlier, people tell me I'm a very relaxing time. So people tell me they fall asleep to my voice. They listen to me like a podcast in bed. I've heard all sorts. So yeah, do what you need to do, R-Type. Whatever you need. I would rather die. Do you know what, Mad Dog? That's such a good one. That's such a good one. Dying, saving someone's life. That's a very good one. All the people that said die in their sleep, you're selfish. Selfish. You could die burning to death after pulling orphans out of a burning orphanage. But no, you want to die quietly, alone, in your sleep, surrounded by your family. Unbelievable. Selfish. The words master. Yes, R-Type, of course. The words master. I think there are a few good ways to die. A few good ways to die. One is obviously in your sleep. One is obviously saving somebody's life. Another one, sexual misadventure. Could be an interesting way to go out. Yeah, I'll take the selfish way. That's fine. We will allow. Sexual misadventure. Imagine having that on your death certificate. Can you imagine at your funeral, the vicar's like, yeah, died the way he lived. Death by snoo. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. R-Type. The priest is like, yeah, died as he lived. Sexual misadventure. We all knew what he was like. That platinum lounge. Died of suffocation, but with a smile on his face. Died doing what he loved in the body. Yes. Died doing what he loved. Sexual misadventure sounds good. If you're the one dying, yeah, I mean, that is true. I suppose, yeah, you probably got to think about the other person in that scenario. I mean, yeah, I'd like to think that the other person, she'd be like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He died doing what he loved. He died with a smile on his face, And the coroner would be like, yeah, we can't deny it. That's a way to go out, I think. I wouldn't want anyone else to witness my death, even if I was saving another person. Why is that, Jenko? Do you think by anybody, do you mean anybody, or do you mean family members? Death by snoo. Can I be like orgasmed to death or something? That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. We're gonna put that on your death certificate, Mello. We're gonna put sexual misadventure. I mean, anybody, because of the effect it may have on them due to witnessing it. Sam, you are a psychology student, aren't you? So yes, you've come up with something maybe nobody else might have thought about. You're thinking of the mental health aspect of somebody seeing you die, family or not. It's very interesting. Yeah. Blue, there we go. This is shaping up quite nicely. Probably sucks for that party though. Yeah, that's the bit we're encountering now. The long-term psychological impact, regardless if they're a close family friend or even a stranger. Yeah. Well, I've dealt with too much death this past month, so I'm numb to it at this point, I think. I am sorry to hear that, Mello. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a very strange sensation when you become numb to certain things. I'm certainly not numb to death, but certain parts of the health and physical journey that we all take, like I said a little bit earlier, streamers attract communities that resemble them. So obviously we've got a lot of people in here with mental and physical health issues. And I've been to too many hospitals for me to... I think I'm slightly numb to certain hospital visits, Certain news being told to me. If you made someone orgasm so hard you killed them, I feel like that would simultaneously be the worst and best thing you've ever done. It will be terrible, psychologically scarring. Also, on my Tinder bio, Nibon gets it, You've got to... We have to always look for that silver lining, You got to turn it into a win, people. You have to reprogram the brain. That's what you got to do. You got to turn these things around. Is it something you cry and tell a counselor about? Is it an anecdote you tell family, friends about for the next 30 years? You never have to eat. If you go to the pub, you'd never have to pay for a drink again because you can bring out that anecdote, Can you imagine going on a date? When my auntie passed in 2017, she made us videos to watch in 2027. That is so cool. Oh, wow. Sam, I hope we still know each other in 2027. I need to hear that story. That's incredible. That's some great forethought. I'm Nibon. Like long walks on the beach. I accidentally killed someone during sex. Have you guys heard of the what are they called? The Darwin Awards. Has anybody heard of the Darwin Awards? I'm about to horrify all of you with a true story that was in a Darwin Award. I mean, I say true story. It was in the Darwin Awards book, and I think everything in there is true. I mean, I might have completely misconstrued. I've not read it. But it's a list of some of the worst things that have ever happened to humans over that previous year. So people were having sex. I might have to steal that line. People were having sex, I think in a tent, right? And the tent was struck by lightning. Oh, God. Anyway, she survives and he dies. But they are fused together. Because I think something like the condom melted, and they are now fused together due to this lightning strike. Yeah, that's one of the stories in the Darwin Awards that I heard. Yeah, I felt there wasn't enough trauma happening in this stream, so I wanted to just give you some trauma there. Have we got to go under here? We do. So yeah, I can't really imagine... I can't imagine the level of psychological scarring that person would have had. Or whether it would ever leave. We might need to bring... hang on, says Mello. We might need to bring in the psychology student here, Sam. How many years of psychology do we think they need? I think you did, Mello. Yes, I think you did. So is this completely complete now? The roundabout. Did we do all of the roundabout? Roundabout. Wait a minute. Something was still white, I think. There was something that was white. No. They are. That's a lifetime issue you're dealing with right there. What should we do next? I think some more floor. Mello, see if you can find it on the internet. Darwin Awards. Couple struck by lightning while having sex. I think they're in a tent. I mean, you might be working, I don't know. But if you've got nothing better to do with your day at the moment, see if that story exists. Oh, I'm Googling. I knew you would. I knew I could rely on you, Mello. Did I miss something interesting? It's one of my streams, Sam, so probably not. My level of humor, or my style of humor, in these very self-deprecating. Very self-deprecating. Okay, yeah, Mello, that's fair, that's fair. I did burn you with that earlier, didn't I? I fell asleep for a bit. Oh, we did both. Yes, Mello is great with advice. Very good. Oh, it is interesting. Spill the beans. So, have you ever heard of a book? I'm sorry to bring this back into anybody's memory who's desperately trying to forget this story. Has anybody ever, or Sam, have you ever heard of the Darwin Awards? They are books, at least. Managed to walk to the park. Temperature went down due to less wind and humidity. Nice one, Dave. Was that a walk with the pup? I found this story on Snopes. Snopes is they're the verifiers, aren't they, Austin? They're the verifiers, I think. Is that correct? I think they verify things. That's literally their raison d'etre. Yeah, Mello, or Mello or Austin, if you could share the story with us, let me know. Very familiar with the books, yes. Currently reading Snopes. So yes, this is a story, but I will let Mello tell us whether it's true or not, or Austin, and they can maybe regale us with the true story if it was slightly wrong. Mr. Just wondered if you brought the pup with you. If you know, we're wondering how the pup is doing. We've had a lot of dog chats today. Fact checked, bare naked. Is this the story? Is this the one I was talking about? A pre-med student from the University of Arizona was looking to score big. God, I am so sorry. A pre-med student from the University of Arizona was looking to score big with his date on a Friday night. Determined to put the girl in the mood, he drove her up to a spot on Mount Lemon, which overlooked the city of Tucson. They walked to an open knoll where they could see the city lights. Overcome by the romantic locale, she succumbed to his pleas, and they stripped down, made a bed of their clothes, and passionately began making love. The heavy storm clouds rolling overhead. Oh God. And the low rumble of thunder inside them. Excited the lovers even more. At the first few flashes of lightning, they never looked up to see the charred remains of once great trees. Their idyllic clearing was a hotbed of electrical activity during the warm desert nights. With a blinding light, a bolt of lightning struck the high point on the knoll, which happened to be the pre-med student's ass, and sought the path of least resistance, straight down. Incredibly, he survived, but was in excruciating pain. The heat of the lightning had fused together flesh and latex, so that the lovers were now stuck together like a pair of dogs. The girl unfortunately did not survive the lightning strike when the student looked down into the vacant eyes of his girlfriend. Why am I laughing so much? This is fucking terrible. Oh God. Oh God. This is one of the worst stories ever, and I cannot stop laughing. When the student looked down into the vacant eyes of his girlfriend and realized she was dead, his immediate repulsion caused him to jerk away from her, which of course he couldn't. A wave of pain and nausea made him made him vomit into the girl's face and open mouth. Heaving only caused more pain, repeated vomiting until he finally passed out. Oh my God. Wait a minute, let me come back to chat for a second. How we doing? How we doing? That is some weird smut to read the chat. But yes, I've been to Mount Lemon, beautiful place. Oh God. It's apparently not a real story. Okay, thank fuck for that. Yeah. I'm looking around. It looks like it's just an urban legend. Thank God. Same because Snopes was ambiguous on its authenticity. Oh God, yeah. Right. Okay. If it's not real, we don't need the rest of it. Okay. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, has anybody read read any of the other Darwin Awards? Does anybody have any other urban myths actually? Yeah, let's make it that. If anybody has any urban myths, feel free to share them. Let's hear some more urban myths while we're in the mood for them. Sam, how much psychological help do they need? The early 2000s were a crazy time for stories like these, yeah. I remember being at university in 2008 and sharing a bunch of stories like that around the table. I think we'll do this bit next. I would never let them out of my sight. Let's just say that. That's a very good way to put it, Sam, yeah. Yeah, they're going to need to get a loyalty card. You might have to be their live-in psychologist, you know? What's everybody's favorite relaxing game? Maybe something that's a bit, you don't really need to concentrate on too much. Something like kind of like this. Lots of repeated tasks. How did the dirt get on the underside of this? I suppose when people are hanging, the hands would be on the underside, but still, there is so much dirt. Animal Crossing, good call. Yeah, and a lot of people enjoy Animal Crossing. Or Stardew. Do you like to do a bit of farming? Because I think that's nice. That's like a repeated set of tasks. You still get there's still lots to do, but it's kind of like a relaxing. I think there's something about this. There's like a monotony attached to it. Does that make sense? Like it's doing the same thing over and over again, but getting like rewarded for it. So you can kind of let your brain have a bit of a holiday, I think. Under the Waves, yeah, very relaxing. Enjoyed that a lot. I'd like to go back to that actually, just doing some underwater exploring. Old school RuneScape, nice. I've never played RuneScape. And it's easy to play it while watching a stream, nice, yeah. What do you farm in particular? Have you got a speciality or something you enjoy farming most? Oh yeah, I mean, just being able to go in your little submarine into, I think the submarine was called Moon. Just being able to, like, swim around, It wouldn't be sailing, would it? Would it just be like piloting? Just piloting your little submarine in that game. It's very fun. I fell asleep per usual. Abby, I'm glad. I'm glad I can help you with that. Your body needs a lot of rest right now. Oh, by the way, in case you weren't here earlier, on the 17th of January, it's Abby's birthday. And we are all going to be bringing cake to the stream. And I'm going to be singing happy birthday to Abby. But yeah, we're all going to bring cake. So cake is compulsory on the 17th, just so everybody's aware. But we love a birthday. Excuse me. We love a birthday, we do. We do indeed. We're going to need to know when everybody's birthday is in the community, so we can have cake pretty fucking often. We can just celebrate everybody's birthdays as they come and go. Any more relaxing games? Compulsory cake. Indie? Compulsory cake. You heard it here first. You're mandated to have cake. And I've said I will have a Discord up and running by then. And everybody can share pictures of their cake. What's everybody's favourite cake? Ash, my husband, and my mum all have the same birthday. That is amazing. I think that's fate that Ash has the same birthday. That's how you know they're like a best friend. My dog is complicated. I tell myself I'll give him a little bath for his little paws since it was cold outside. He started jumping to get in the bath. He usually hates bath. Oh, I bet he's all chilly. Yeah, he's looking forward to that lovely warm water. I like a yellow cake with dark chocolate icing. I'm a simple lass. Very nice. What other cakes do people like? Cheesecake, Atlas. Me and you, Atlas, are going to have several conversations. I am pretty much known on Twitch as a cheesecake individual, and every Saturday I order 2. And they last me through the week. And then on Saturday I'll order 2, and they'll last me through the week. They're like a Biscoff cheesecake. That's my fixation at the moment. I will show you a picture soon, but I will get this is from a place near me called Papa Bianco. I will get a pepperoni pizza with aioli dip, and then I'll get 2 Biscoff cheesecakes, and they're very nice. They come in like a kind of pot, like a Ben and Jerry's pot, so you can constantly store them, put them back in the fridge. Yeah, very good. So you will be seeing a picture of that as soon as humanly possible, Alice. I guarantee it. Revolving door of cheesecake, literally. Biscoff cheesecake. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. So I have the pizza as well. I'm a huge pizza fiend. That with the aioli dip. Love aioli. Big fan of aioli. And then we have the cheesecake to last me the whole way through the week. It's perfect. It's a perfect system. Tomato soup cake with cream cheese frosting. I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of that. For all I know, you could be scamming me right now, Austin. I need to know more. Is this something other people have heard of? I mean, I imagine it's exactly what it sounds like, but that is wild to me. I've never heard of anything like that. Never, ever, ever. We just went past 40%. I love all cakes. I don't discriminate. That's very good of you. Very good of you. Unless it's carrot. I like carrot. I've got to be honest. I like the icing of carrot. Melly, do you remember the story we were talking about earlier about icing? Do you remember that story? That story that, you know, pricked your ears. That was carrot cake icing. That cream cheese icing, whatever it is. I like carrot cake out. That's me and you are going to get on so fucking well. Oh, do you know what we haven't done? Can somebody do ! food? Because whenever we talk about food in this community, we have to sound the dinner gong. I love that for you, yeah. But Mello, I don't discriminate
Before
with
we begin, you must
frosting.
all be warned.
Or icing.
Nothing here is vegetarian. Bon appetit.
There we go. Mads has allowed us to talk about food now. Yeah, let me see. I think I might have missed some cakes. Have I missed some cakes? Cheesecake, red velvet with cream cheese icing, or chocolate and ice. If there was a My Name is Mayo equivalent of cheesecake, you would play it, right? I would. I absolutely would. So I like Victoria sponge cake. I like a very, 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 very subtle lemon drizzle cake. I obviously like cheesecake. I really like carrot cake as well. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Spice cake, nice. Mellow, you might need to. Yeah. It's kind of like a spice cake, but you use tomato soup instead of water. This is fascinating. The tomato flavour disappears and it's a super moist, spice-like cake. We might need to get 3 Fat Cooks who do cooking streams. We might need to get them to cook it, Austin. The next time 3 Fat Cooks are here, and if you're here at the same time, I'm going to need you to repeat that story and they might make it. The same for glass, yeah. Lemon raspberry, yeah. Anyone like these nuts? Fuck me up with some lemon raspberry. It's a good combo, lemon and raspberry. Really is. Do you think there are people in the world that have power washing as their actual job that play PowerWash Sim? The water physics and manipulation of true water in this game has my full gratitude. It's very nice. It's very nice, yeah. Surely there's someone, Nibbon, I bet you there is. I'm just going home, all this power washing. Just need a break. Gotta get that platinum. Gotta get that power washing platinum. Lawn mowing sim, if it's on PlayStation. If it is on PlayStation, I'd be happy to do it. Yeah. If that's what people want, if that's what the people crave. We did a management sim last week, which was 2 Point Campus. We got the platinum for that. I've done survival sims. I've never really done a sim like this on stream before. But if this is what the people like, yeah, I'm happy to play anything you guys want. Except Crash Bandicoot 4. The notorious Crash Bandicoot 4. Even though, truthfully, I'll probably end up doing some more streams of that at some point. I don't think I ever streamed it, but I might do some. Just so I can talk to you all about my hatred of the game. Not hatred, just, you know, it's not what I wanted a Crash Bandicoot 4 to be. Let's just put it that way. I know a few chefs who make amazing food at work, but they live on pot noodles. Interesting. Work exhaustion. It's available on PS5. Right, well, this was free this month. So I tell you what I'll do, Mello. I'll tell you what I'll do. If it's free, I'll download it. If it's not, I'll put it on Throne. But I'll put it on crowdfunding. So, like, you know, it won't be too expensive. If 5 people chip in a couple of quid, we'll be able to get it. And I'll absolutely give it a go. Yeah, they probably want to be. They get paid to do their job, but they probably, you know, there are some PlayStation players think I actually want the actual power washing platinum, you know. Yeah, if anybody would chip in a couple of quid towards, maybe we'll get a bit further into this game first as well. Maybe about February, March time we might consider doing some lawn mowing. What I think we might do, Mello, from now on is every Friday end the stream with like an hour and a half of this. Just to give everybody a nice relaxing route into the weekend, I think. I think that's what I'd like to do. Maybe one big clean every Friday. Spring summer game, yeah, good call. Yeah, we'll have to see how much it is. It might even be free on PlayStation, you never know. There are quite a few free games for PlayStation Plus subs. When I was doing the patios the other day, I clipped my foot with the power washer. That shit hurt. Oh god, I can imagine it did. Right, so this area is all done. It's looking quite nice. The Amazon link I sent you says $20. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll stick that on the throne. And yeah, 5 people chip in $4 each or 4 quid each or whatever. We'll get it. Yeah. Over the next month, my money is going towards Skull and Bones, which will be $70, I think. The Tomb Raider trilogy, the remastered trilogy. We'll be playing... What was the other one? Oh, Suicide Squad versus the Justice League as well. And then Prince of Persia. So yeah, might stick Lawn Mowing Sim on the throne. Shoes did help in the situation. Yeah, I bet they did. Doesn't sound great though. But yeah, but that's it, Sam. You've learned a powerful lesson. Could be cursed. You know, Darth, part of this community, Darth, he's played some of the early access. And I'm very skeptical about that game. I'll tell you that right now. He said it's okay. Welcome back, Zaya. Welcome back. Yeah, he said it's okay. I think it looks like Fortnite with DC characters. And that is not a game I want to play. If that's what it is, that's not a game I want to play at all. But we'll have to see. I must away for the night. Dog care and dinner to eat. Have a lovely day and night. Indy, it was lovely to see you today. We appreciate you, and you're welcome here anytime. Have a great rest of your day, and love to the doggos. And in particular, I know Zaya will be sending a lot of love to the doggos. So yeah, we'll catch up with you real soon. Thanks for stopping by. Could be okay. What could be okay? Oh, the yeah. We'll have to see. I mean, at the moment, Sam, it looks like a game where they are charging. They've got microtransactions for outfits, so that's very kind of, you know, Fortnite. It's 4-player, and you're like jumping up in the air and like flipping about and destroying, you know, things that don't look like they've got any business being in a DC property. And so I'm just kind of skeptical. Like, why would I want that? I would love to play as the Suicide Squad killing the Justice League. But, like, that doesn't seem, even though that's the name of the game, that doesn't look like what we're getting, if that makes sense. Is it weird that I was combing or trimming my beard and I just discovered half of it is white? Like, half of it is white, like the whole side of my face. If you haven't noticed that up to this point, Mad Dog, yeah, potentially. But welcome to the White Beard Society. Welcome. Like a Wolverine, yeah. I'm hoping we get another big Batman game soon because I also got to actually stop procrastinating. Good evening, lovelies. Atlas, we'll talk again about food, about cheesecake, about cake. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch up real soon. Thanks for being here. I think because Gotham Knights Sam was so bad, and I think the Suicide Squad game's not going to be great. I think we need a big, proper Batman game soon. So hopefully we'll get that in the wake of these potentially 2 failures. Love me an S&P beard. Mad Dog, I've had this since I was 22, so. Although, in truth, it was because I was having chemotherapy and my body got fucked up. However, that was for you, Mello. Sam, thank you for protecting Gotham. All right, and looks like I'm rocking the white. Mad Dog, I believe in you. You can do it. Few grey hairs myself at the back of my head. I think on my head I'm fine. It's just a beard. Yeah. Black hair, white beard, kind of a nice combination. Very nice. People will swoon when they see it. They'll swoon. So I think we can do the green bit next. Wow, this is grotty down here, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what happened to my beard. My body was going through a lot of stress at that time, as you can probably imagine. You know, kids, yeah. In the last place, there was a lot of kind of red. It was like a bungalow, and it looked like we were cleaning up a crime scene. We're getting some like patches of red here. I don't know, maybe the kids have been murdering. It's possible. Maybe they're doing some murder. My husband has also had grey hair streaks since he was 17. I'm surprised it took this long for it to turn white. I've learned that stress can shrink the hippocampus due to the cortisol released during the stress response. Explain why my memory has deteriorated over time. It's probably why my memory has as well. Why my memory has deteriorated. Stress can do crazy things to the body. Just kids being kids. It's like when I was Nibon, when I was doing 2-point campus last week. You know, these kids, but I love them. You know, I want to help these kids. You know, they always pull all these shenanigans, but I want to help these kids. It's who I am, you know. These kids bringing, you know, 1,500 packs of, like, ink. Or just going out and getting, you know, as many barrowfuls of mud as they possibly could. And just dumping it all at the same time on literally every square inch of this whole, you know, playground. These goddamn kids, I love them. I can't stay mad at them. I love them, you know. I want to help them. It's not, well, do you know what? You said it, and you know, if the crown fits, I'll humbly take it. An S&P guy. Much wind today, yes. Yes. A lot of rain as well, but it's been pretty much gale force. Yeah, so my dad is a beekeeper. Absolutely loves it. Spoke to him a bit earlier, and he said he's going up to the beehives. He's going to put bricks on top of all the hives and strap them down because of the wind. If they topple over, they are just, all the bees would die. I think he's got like 8 hives or something. So it's a lot of bricks, a lot of strapping. But yeah, the honey is always amazing. I bottle the honey. I pop over and bottle the honey. Yeah, he loves it. Yeah, real good. He's got hives near an orchard. And he's got hives near a berry farm, or like a berry. There's loads of local farms around here. You probably know, Sam. But yeah, so he gets 2 very distinct types of honey. I can't believe we've only cleaned 45% of this playground so far. Yeah, and he doesn't just dump the hives there as well. He talks to them and says, like, do you want me to, you know, they'll be doing all the pollinating, but yeah, like how many hives do you want kind of situation. Honey is sold on the market, yeah. He likes to sell at the market. He likes to give a lot away. Do you know what he did last year, Mad Dog? He went to the local butcher and he bartered honey for steaks. They were really fucking good steaks as well. Yeah. Yeah, did a whole barter system with the butcher. It's brilliant. Yeah, I bet you honey glazed steak would probably be quite interesting as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was a gamer. I'm a 2nd generation gamer, which I love as well. Very proud of that fact. I love honey so much. Do you know what, Zaya? When I send you your box of snacks, I'm gonna put a jar of honey into it. I don't know. It might be too early season, but I will send you a jar of honey. Your dad was a gamer too. Nice, very nice. Let's do this yellow section. My dad is also a gamer and got me into gaming at a very young age. Same. Yeah, I don't know how, like, we won't go into it, but yeah, my dad got me into gaming. The first game I ever did with my dad before he and my mum got me my Master System 2, it was 3.5-inch floppy disks. It wasn't even CDs. We're talking like, you know, some pretty old tech. This must have been like the early 90s. And I think what you could do back in those days was you could get a magazine that would come to you in the post every month, or as like a subscription of some kind. And you'd get the first disc, and then the next week or the next month you'd get the next disc. And so this story you could keep, you'd have to switch over discs to continue playing the story. Kind of like, you know, Final Fantasy VII being on 4 CDs, but these were obviously a lot smaller. And the games looked a lot less good. But that's how we started. And yeah, they got me my own console. And I must have been about like 4 or 5. Very happy. Honestly, can't remember. What was the first game he introduced you to? Yes. My dad used to hand me GTA on the PSP when I was younger. Nice. Oh, the rest of the yellow's behind here, isn't it? Yeah. Down on my hands and knees. Honestly, can't remember. The first ones I fully remember were either Heroes of Might, Civilization. Zoe, I think we've had this conversation before, but when we moved from 3.5-inch floppy disks to CDs, I played Civilization 2 with my dad. I think we talked about that before, though. Which is a huge coincidence. But my sister and cousin wouldn't let me play. Oh, Abby, I'm so sorry to hear that. Were you too young? Right, yellow circle, we did it. So we had a pretty decent PC at that time, where he had a few games. Then it was Sega and the PS1. Yeah, I was Sega Master System 2. Then I moved on to the PS1. So yeah. Yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from.
We
Dangle,
got the last
hello.
piece.
Welcome in, friend. How
Okay.
you doing today? Did you have a nice little relax talking about our first consoles, gaming with our fathers?
Let me go.
What the first games we can remember were? How are you doing? How are you doing today? Oh yes, if anybody would like to vote in the poll, I think we're getting a couple more people voting in the poll. I can see my emails are popping up. Yes, you'll be deciding what we play for the rest of this week and next week before I think the new releases start coming out. I think the first one I'm interested in anyway is the 18th. So please feel free to vote in that poll. But how was your day, Dangle? How's your day? It's lovely seeing the John. I will say it's lovely seeing the John Kaizo shell there. Pride of place. The great man is thrilled. Right, I think we've done the yellow circle. Can we do the green? Let's take out the green. Doing well. Doing well. We played a little bit of the Stanley Parable. Now we're just relaxing to some lo-fi. Talking about our pets as well. And yeah, I'll show you what we're power washing. 3 Fat Cooks. Right. Austin, are you here? Right. Or everybody. Right. Wait. Time out. Austin and 3 Fat Cooks, you're here at the same time. Nobody move. Nobody leave. Austin. Right. Can you tell 3 Fat Cooks about the soup cake that you were just talking about? Yeah, 3 Fat Cooks, we might need you to make this cake. We're going to get Austin to repeat what they said earlier, if they'd be so kind. Very interesting, 3 Fat Cooks. You might be interested to make it. My grandfather and my dad actually created using when I was 5 years old. That's when I got into playing. I think it was ATV Fury. Nice. On the PS2. Very nice. Right. 3 Fat Cooks, listen to this. Tomato soup cake. It's like a spice cake, but with tomato soup instead of water in the batter. Early 1900s recipe. It doesn't taste like tomato, apparently. And it's a very moist cake. Would you be interested in a cooking stream, one of your cooking streams, creating the tomato soup cake? Because it sounds amazing. Like, I can't quite get my head around it yet. It tastes a lot like spice cake, yes. We might need to know. Because we might need to have this actually created. Austin says the first thing I can remember playing is Mario 3 and Super Mario World. Austin, do you do Kaizo? Are you a Kaizoer? A Kaizoe? Sounds like the perfect recipe for some Kaizo there. Kind of like if a spice cake and carrot cake had a baby. 3 Fat Cooks, I'm going to need your opinion on this. What do we think? I see it tastes like chocolate in the end. I have a recipe for it. Well, 3 Fat Cooks, if there's a time in the future where you consider making it, we'll all come along and we'll see what you think. We need to see you cooking it, and we need the taste test as well. I do play Kaiser sometimes. Yeah, I was going to say. I've sneezed 21 times in the past 45 seconds, one lower than the personal best of yesterday. I remember it. I remember 22, yeah. And Zaya also counts their sneezes. Take a quick sip of water. But yeah, I was fascinated by this this tomato soup cake, 3 Fat Cooks. And I said the next time you were here in Austin, we're here together, I needed to, we needed to have a conversation. Zaya, we should have a sneeze off. No gambling. No gambling. You can have a sneeze off, but no gambling. Because you're on a bit of a losing streak with your gambling at the moment, Sam. I'm trying to help you kick the habit. All right? We can sort something out. Keep us informed. We don't want to, strong arm you into anything. But if there's ever a time in the future, maybe having like a cake week, or maybe a soup week. You might be having a soup week. We can get the best of both worlds. A sneeze off. Sounds like a great way to get off work easy. Yeah, so Zaya and Sam like to count their sneezes. They are prone to sneezing fits. I think you'd call it a sneezing fit. So, yeah, they might be having a sneeze off. I don't know. Who's to say? Who is to say? Right, that's looking nice. That's looking nice. Why is... did this blue one... Yeah, the blue one still isn't... Oh, here we go. It should ding now. There we go. Right. I think we've got a bit of hard to clean dirt here. You know what that means. It's time for the red nozzle. Thankfully, I haven't had a really bad sneezing fit in a long time, but I'm prone to really long ones. Fair enough. I don't sneeze. Even viruses find me annoying. Wow. That is incredible. Just a reminder, folks, we are multi-streaming tonight onto YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah, if anybody prefers the YouTube experience, you can watch me there instead. People are out there lurking on YouTube. I appreciate you. Let me go down here. I scream when I sneeze sometimes. Bex, how are you doing, Bex? Lovely to see you. Bex, not just any old Bex. It's Bex with the K's, everyone. It's Bex with the K's. How are you, Bex? How we doing? I don't want to be around you when you sneeze, Abby. I'd like to be around you other times, but I would be, yeah, I'd jump out my skin. I do, if you do have one, but I hope you don't. Let me know just before you're about to sneeze. So, oh, God damn. I don't know how we're going to fashion, or how that's going to happen, but yeah. Okay, sure. Mine are either very loud or very quiet. There is no in between. I would try to do that. Right, how has your day been, Bex? How are you doing today? We're doing a little bit of cleaning. We're gonna completely clean this place. We won't be finishing stream until this place is completely complete. As you can see, we've done quite well. We've done quite well. Oh, the bin's dirty. I didn't even notice the bin was dirty. Which is that one, yeah. Didn't even notice the bin was dirty. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I will be having a Thai green curry shortly after I finish this. Looking forward to it. Oh, hold on a minute. I see you, green. We got the hard to clean stuff here. There we go. Do a bit of that. A little bit of that. I think we've got to get clean inside as well. Good. Working and lurking is all. Well, we've had quite a few people lurking here today. Work lurking, and yeah, if I can be a little podcast voice that keeps you entertained, and you need to lurk, do whatever you need, Bex. We are here. We are here with you. Good luck with all of your work. Why is the bin still so dirty? It looks very clean to me. Is there a lot behind? Maybe the behind. How can I get behind? Oh no, it's still quite dirty on the inside, I can see. I'm playing Halo, so if I don't reply to anything, that is why. No worries, Aya, no worries. Roast with carrots and mashed potatoes, homemade bread. Oh, that bread. That bread. I mean, I was sad that you made it. Well, it was sad that you made it because you were feeling sad, but now you have fresh bread. So now you're not going to be feeling sad anymore. So it kind of, I understand it a bit better now, Abby. I think the system does work, but yes, I hope it makes you feel a lot happier. Work cafeteria is having tacos. So bland tacos and churros. Oh, churros. Oh, I'd love some churros. Can you send me some churros back? I would be really appreciative. I'd be thrilled with that. Where is the rest of the dirt on this bin? Is it inside? Is it inside the bin? Do I need to get my little steps? I did close my... Excuse me. I did close my Paddy Power account after my gambling failure in the past. Yeah, it's the best way to do it, Sam, particularly because you're at university and you need every penny you've got right now. You don't want to be losing anything. Roast with carrots. You know what you need to try, Abby? They're big in the UK. Roast parsnips. Honey glazed roast parsnips. Very good. Can I come over for dinner? That sounds good as fuck. It does. That sounds delicious, as does the Thai curry. Yes, it's a Thai green curry. Perfect level of kind of not even spice. It's quite more like an aromatic than a spicy curry, but I like the red one too. I do need to save the pennies you do. I used to make bread with my nana, heals the soul. Do you know what, Abby? That's a really good coping technique. That's not one I've heard before. But, yeah, whatever works. Whatever it takes, as Tony Stark once said. Whatever it takes to, get you feeling good. Is this going to work? I mean, I feel like there's not much grime here. I feel like I need to be over here. Can I go over here to then shoot the back of the bin? I don't think I can. Let's put you about there. Boing. Boing. Oh, maybe I can get it from up here. Can you imagine you saw somebody with doing some power washing while standing on top of a bin like this? I don't know where the rest of the grime is. It can only be inside, surely. Let me zoom in. This looks pretty clean to me. I don't know if you look in the top left-hand corner, that little fraction of white underneath bin, that's how dirty it is. That's dirt remaining. But like, I can't see any. I live in Florida, so that looks pretty normal to me. I'm looking forward to GTA 6, Austin, that's all I'll say. I think going prone while power washing IRL would be wild. They'd think you were a sniper. They'd think it was a war zone and you were trying to snipe something. Next time I do the patios. Look, where is the rest of this dirt? Is it behind? It must be behind. I'm going to skip that for now. Let's do this bench. Should be easier. Again, not sure how this bench got quite this dirty, but I won't ask questions. Just a humble power washer, you know? This is what I do. Just do the job. Right, I think we're going to need the red nozzle. The infamous red nozzle. If you want to play together, let me know. Nice. A real bad accident. I mean, this whole place, something's gone on here, Nibbon. Something's gone on here, and I don't know that I want the answers. I'll be honest. I'm happy just to remain in ignorance for this. I'm pretty sure we cleaned up a murder scene at the bungalow as well. I'm pretty certain. It looks like some kind of explosion. Yes. At what kind of factory, though? A sewage works, maybe. Maybe a flood. That's what I said for the last place, Mello. Yeah, that's exactly what my thoughts were for the last place, the bungalow. It felt like everything was dirty up to about like waist high. Actually, I suppose no, the roof was dirty on the bungalow as well. I'm sorry about the bench, guys. Sam, I told you. I told you once, I told you twice. So Platinum Lounge, I have a beard question. May I ask? You may. You absolutely may. It's a playground. Kids be nasty. Kids be nasty. Kids be real nasty. Kids be infectious and very nasty. Taco Tuesday gone very wrong. Yeah. This was. Do you know what this was? So Sam Jenko has got some stories. They've tried to cook a couple of times, and the first time glass went into their food. And it's because didn't you drop the chicken, the marinated chicken that your girlfriend had slaved over to marinate? You dropped it on the floor. The floor was very unclean, and then you cooked the chicken anyway. Was that correct? Well, you were going to, but we talked you out of it, and then you got a takeaway instead. Was that right? But also, I think Sam dropped it. He didn't just drop the food out of the bowl. He dropped the bowl. And so the glass smashed, and so there was glass in the food, and he only saw it once it was in the oven. So if this did happen to Sam, and he has ruined this bench, it will be because he ate his own cooking. It's definitely because he ate his own cooking. Nobody else will be able to take the blame. This is a Sam Jenko situation all over. Mad Dog, right? There is only one way for me to show you what the product I use is, and it's on. If you go to my Throne wish list, it's called Viking something, and you can see the product I use. They've got They've got waxes, they've got shampoos and conditioners, they've got all kinds of things. I mean, there might be better things out there, but I quite like what they do. Bench is cleaned. Sam, I fixed it this time. Sam, I fixed it this time. But no more bench accidents, please, okay? Yeah, I'm not just telling you to go there for any odd reason. The product is literally there, so you can see it. Let's do a little bit of power washing up here. I'll take a look, definitely. Yeah, it's Viking something. So yeah, I use their shampoo, conditioner. They've got some other things like beard oils as well. It's a good combo. It's kind of slightly too short to really get the benefits of the beard oils and the waxes. I'd quite like to start waxing up the corners of my moustache again. I used to do that. It looked quite cool. I looked like I was a steampunk something or other. I think I want to continue doing... Oh, we've got another bin and another bench. Is this... Oh, no, the benches count separately, don't they? The benches and the bins count separately. So let's see if I can clean you. I'm a bit confused why I couldn't clean the other bin. At least completely. Sam has been on it again with this bench. I don't, Baz. No, I don't. Honest to God, the only anime I've ever watched, other than Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, is things that we watched in Dangle's stream on a Sunday. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Oh. That bin was a lot easier to clean. So why is this bin not clean then? Why is this bin not clean? Why won't you be clean? Get it. Yeah, by all means, everybody drop in your favorite anime. Just because it's not my kind of thing doesn't mean you guys can't talk about it. Oh, we got it. We got the bin. Perfect. Many great animes ahead of you. I mean, yes, that is one way of looking at it. That is one way of looking at it. Can confirm. Right, let me... Oh my... I just realised there are 3 benches here. What's your hair care routine? Nothing too exciting. For here, just the Head and Shoulders, just something quite boring. But yeah, for the beard, I like to get a bit more adventurous with the beard. It's long enough to be in a man bun now. Can you see? One Punch Man for the win. Nice. I know. I have heard of that one, Dave. So that's one good thing. That is one I have heard of. I really like Attack on Titan. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. FMA. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I know what that is. Yeah. I personally really enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventures and Log Horizon, but my OG favourite was Sailor Moon. I have all the SM mangas. Nice. I have a friend that was getting into 3D printing, and the first thing that she wanted to do with 3D printing, she wanted to make it into a business, where she wanted to start selling the Sailor Moon wands, or whatever they're called. I've never seen it, but yeah, she wanted to start selling them. I could plait my hair. That is true. I am a capable human being, and I know people that I could ask to plait my hair. Will I ever? Unlikely. But I think some people wanted to plait my beard because they wanted to put beads in it. When we were playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they wanted it to like properly like do a Viking braid situation. It was a lot. My beard was a lot longer back then, but that's what they wanted to do. And who am I to say no to chat? That's how it works, you know? One Punch Man is incredible. It sounds, One Punch Man to me has always sounded like somebody who cannot hold their drink. If anybody gets that. But trying pufferfish, yeah, probably. I will never forget the Simpsons episode where Homer nearly dies trying pufferfish. But yeah, I'm open to trying most foods. Yeah, gonna have a lovely Thai green curry a bit later. What are we missing? Oh, here. I remember that too. Baz, have you ever tried pufferfish? Platt, I could make you some amazing chicken. Oh God, Sam, I'll take out some life insurance first, and then I'll come over for dinner. How about that? Does that sound fair? I'll go and see my local priest. Then we'll have dinner together. I'll put a deposit down on my funeral, and then I'll pop over for some Sam dinner. Fair and square, says Sam. Inuyasha is my all-time favorite. Okay, that is not one I've heard of. It's pretty expensive, fair. Yeah, that's not one I've come across. So where I live in the UK, if you travel 20 minutes north, 30 minutes south, and 40 minutes east, you'll hit the ocean in all three directions. You'd have to go a bit further west, but there is just, my county is nothing but seafood, nothing but great seafood. There's a lot that's just like fresh caught. If there's something that's brought in from like, afar, it can be like, sea to table quite quickly. So I love seafood so much. A big prawn fan, big calamari fan. My favorite fish to eat is mackerel. I love seafood. At a restaurant in Japan that served pufferfish. Yeah, very nice. I mean, Baz, are you going back to Japan? Forgive me if it wasn't you, but I think it might have been you that's going to Japan soon. Maybe you can take some interesting pictures of the fish and send it to us. Some of the delicacies they're serving up. Wash, 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 wash. Yes, in March. Today I booked the flight and everything nice. So I'm done with planning stuff. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love to hear it. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have a great time. I'd eat pufferfish, but the non-venomous kind. Well, I think, isn't that... I mean, I don't know, but isn't it the point that part of it's venomous, part of it's non-venomous? So you've got to very carefully, cut the right bit out of it. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. But maybe I think maybe The Simpsons sold me a lie. That might be what The Simpsons want me to believe. I don't know. You've got to have a very trained chef to prepare it. Because if an untrained chef prepared it, then it might be poisonous, I think. I don't really know. I've not thought about pufferfish probably since the 90s. The last time I watched that Simpsons episode. If I tried to prepare pufferfish, it was no. Oh my God! If you tried to prepare it, it would be 101% deadly, Sam, because it would be poisonous and it would have glass in it as well. I've not been up here yet. We've done everything else. I've never once been up here. I think I can use the bigger nozzle. There we go. I'm clipping that. God, that's got me rolling. Yeah, it would be, yeah. I mean, I'm just, speaking my truth, Sam. speaking my truth. Oh god, I don't even know where to begin up here. There's so much. Oh, look, all the kids' footprints everywhere. These little hellraisers. I love these kids. You know, I want to help them out. I want this to be nice and pristine for them. So you can feed it only food with which the pufferfish cannot produce poison. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's a good way to do it, I think. Where should we start? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to keep doing the floor. I'm going to procrastinate on this jungle gym for as long as I can. Just going to do every bit of the floor. Where did we did yellow, didn't we? So let's do green next. Or is that the beginning of a lull? Austin, don't worry. Don't worry. My dad does a lot of fishing. He caught a pufferfish on holiday. He picked it up, which isn't the most advisable idea. No, my dad does a lot of fishing too, actually. Lunchtime for me. Hope you all have a good evening. Austin, thank you so much for sharing some of your day with us. We appreciate you. I hope work goes well, and we'll catch you soon. Be safe. Carp fishing. My dad likes a little bit of rainbow trout fishing. I went rainbow trout fishing with him once and I caught one. Rainbow trout is delicious. Absolutely delicious. But no, I've never been carp fishing. He may have done. I don't know. But yeah, I think mostly trout. Yeah. He really likes tying the flies, you know? Like with all the little bits of like fur and string and stuff like that. No worries, Austin. We're here every weekday, and we'll catch you again soon. I would love to go fishing with you, Platty. Do you know what? I've not been since probably the 90s. I know I've not fished since the 90s. I've been to watch him fish multiple times since then. But yeah, I caught a rainbow trout. I've got a picture of me catching a rainbow trout somewhere as well. I've no clue what to do, but that's fine. I mean, me neither. I'm sure we could figure it out, but yeah, me neither. My dad got a remote control bait boat, but he doesn't use it for its purpose. He does races with it. Oh, that's amazing. That's so cool. That's really cool. That's such a cool fishing emote. I love it. What was the next one we were doing? Oh yeah, green, I think. So green. Let me see where the bits of green that we missed. There's green in here for starters. We'll work our way out with the colours. I don't know if that's my OCD or it's just what I feel is the right thing to do. I get so distracted. There are so many things to clean. Can't keep on target. Right, green. Me and my dad are literally Control C and Control P. Have you got a similar voice? Do you know who I think sound really similar, father and son? Do you know Tyson and John Fury? Sam. Such a similar voice. There is no need for a paternity test there. No need for a paternity test. We have the same voice practically. Yeah, I wondered if you did actually. Yeah, when fathers and sons are very, very, very similar, they tend to have very similar voices, I always think. I've nearly done all the green. Just gotta burn this stuff off here. We need the red nozzle for this one. Pacha! Don't forget, Friday we're going to be cleaning the DeLorean. Haven't got his beard though. Maybe it skips a generation. My dad doesn't have a beard, but he probably could. I just don't think he has any interest in having one. Or maybe he thinks his wouldn't be as good as mine. Let's say it's that. I'm almost certain it's that. We're at 55% clean. 55% clean. My voice is very low pitched, and so is my dad's. When we speak, the whole room has like a buzzing, has this like buzzing frequency, kind of crazy. Yeah, I've heard your voice on your streams a few times. It's very low. It is very low. Would you be a good, is that a baritone? Would you be a good baritone singer? I think that's the low one. I sung on Twitch yesterday and my viewer was not. Oh god. That is hilarious. Yeah, Sam, do you know what? I think I've got bad news for you actually. I know you like me to complete the whole clean, but I think, because we're only on 56 and I do want to have my Thai green curry in a bit, I don't think we're going to be able to get to 100 for you. I'm sorry to say. We have to pick this one up. I mean, maybe tomorrow, maybe another time. I know, the OCD among you will be weeping. I mean, I have OCD too, but I also have hunger. If you leave it at 69%, that's good enough for me. We might even not be able to get it to 69%. We'll have to see. Just take a look at what else I've got missed on the green. Nibon's happy with that as well. Sam Fender I've heard of, yeah, but I couldn't tell you any of their songs. I wish I could be better at firing the red. Oh, there we go. The red jet in a straight line. I'll be honest. Look at this. It's all sunny. It's all lovely. And then you look over here and it's all grim. 17 Going Under is great. Do you remember the lyrics? I'm going to take that as a no. You might need to enlighten us, Sam. And it's music, so as you know, I barely know anything about any music ever. Yeah, music is not one of my passions, I must say. I think that section's all clean in there. Let's take another strip of red. I do know that one Alan Wake, Old Gods of Asgard song off by heart, do you? That video, well, that moment in the game was fantastic, but when they came to sing it at the Game of the Year Awards, oh my god, that was so funny. I had no idea they were going to do that. I had no clue. It was so good. They had Sam Lake was up there. The guy playing Alan Wake was up there. Mr. Dawes was there. It was very good. And obviously the band were there too. I feel like my neck would be sore doing this. Do you mean like IRL? Yeah, 100%. %58. Yeah, it must be tough. Do you think people that actually do this IRL wonder why people play this for like relaxation? They probably think, what on earth? Why would you guys ever think this was a relaxing thing to do? I need an opinion. I am kind of frozen about what to play tomorrow. I was considering Alan Wake 1, as I haven't played it, but I'm unsure. Alan Wake 1's very good. It's very good. It's quite punishing in some ways because it's quite not. I don't think dated's quite the right word, but like the mechanics are, you know, I guess maybe dated is the word. But yeah, it's very good. And if you're planning on playing Alan Wake 2, I would recommend it. Yeah. Are there any other options you can throw towards us? She's doing a lot better today. She was able to get all the meds she needs. Fantastic. Well, I mean, that helps. It does help. It's sad when they're difficult to come by. I think there are some medication shortages in lots of parts of the world right now. But I'm glad she's feeling better. And she actually streamed as well. She probably felt terrible after that stream, if I had to guess. It was very late for me, but I'm glad she's back doing something that she loves. It's wild how many people in this community have been in hospital over the Christmas period, or who've been really, really, really unwell. But I'm glad Ash is doing better. Red done, nice. Lucy's a dance choreographer for the student union at the university and she said the Alan Wake 2 video was amazing. And obviously, did you play? I don't know if you. I won't say what it is because I know Riddy's playing it tomorrow for the first time. But there's something like that in the first game as well, and like they've no business being that clever and that funny and going out of their way to just do something so just unexpected. I think would be the word. But yeah, they I don't know what they're smoking over at Remedy, but the way they do storytelling is just so different to anywhere else. Like that Alan Wake 2, the parts of Alan Wake 2, like mechanics they employed there, like I've never seen them used in other games. Yeah, just wild. I wish I was Sam Lake's friend. He seems like a really cool guy. I'm gonna need to, so all of the songs we're hearing are kind of like handpicked by me out of Pretzel Rox's lo-fi collection. But I think there were like 15 or 16 tracks, and so there has been a lot of repetition tonight. So I think we need to like double the amount of tracks in that list. They're all good, but there just aren't enough of them. Sam Lake is amazing, yeah. I'm avoiding by avoiding people. But yeah, I have infinite options. Maybe Resident Evil Remake or Wind Waker. Oh, I like Wind Waker, yeah. Platformer though, yeah. Only you know. Only you know. Right. %60%. The noise this PowerWash makes is very satisfying. There we go. Right, I think every bit of floor is done. I think every bit of floor in the whole game is done. The jungle gym is obviously not done. Whatever you'd call it. Can you imagine me making any food from scratch, Sam? Can you imagine? You know what? This game is growing on me. It's good fun, quite nice and relaxing. The held tilt while playing this game is so relatable. So this person, I mean, they've told everybody, it's no secret, but they were in hospital for 18 days in December, and they've just come back to streaming. So what I would love is if everybody could grab this, and we're going to go over and give them some love. Yeah, they had an operation. I think it was on their stomach, and so they're currently still getting all their nutrients intravenously. So if everybody could just grab that message, we'll go over, give them some positivity, say hello. I'm going to immediately go and make my food. But yeah, they're a wonderful individual. big into like the chronic and the mental health stuff. So yeah, we're gonna head over there. Right, let's do that. We will be back tomorrow. Probably going to take a look at the poll. Probably pick something from the top 3 that I fancy. And yeah, I will see all of you, hopefully, tomorrow.